haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First down, Murray. And Walker has it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Forced out to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Throwing again. Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
50, Mike's 50. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Throwing again, Murray. And he locates Walker, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
43-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
57, Mike, 57. Go, go, go. George.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Check.
Murray now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
Now a throw to the first down, but it winds up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And 10.
First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Kenyon Drake in Week 16 last year against these Seahawks had a career day, 166 yards rushing, a couple of touchdowns as well, as the Cardinals won in Seattle 27-13. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. First and goal from just inside the 5. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Watch the whip.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's third down and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I don't think you got it, son. Mike 54.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside. As he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Cardinals' 35-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
On the carry.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now it's Carson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Here's Carson. We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score. Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
Cardinals.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
6-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
57 Mike. Mike 57. 57 for Mike. 57 for Mike.
From the gun, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. To throw again, Murray. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43. Murray to air it out again. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Under 10. Under 10. Who you got? Kill.
On play action, it's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And there's Kyler Murray being sacked, and in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people. He was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise people because they think they can get out of everything. But so often, those young guys who can move around a lot, they keep plays alive so long that sometimes they actually get trapped. Defenses are going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
That's going to be a long day. Watch out.
If you know, you know.
And that'll set him back 5.
Supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This is Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 22. 7 yards there and a first down.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Cardinals nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he hits Drake. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Murray again. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, they'll throw in Murray. It's complete to Drake. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And sometimes you have to serve as your own blitz control. And what I mean by that is there are going to be times when guys come free and are going to hit you when you're trying to throw the ball. He stood in there and took it and still completed it for a 1st down.
Well, yes, running back had vacated the area there, but able to complete it to him, still make a gain out of it.
I guess that's what we call a safety valve, and it worked pretty well.
Takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Murray now on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Keep it up, guys. 57, Mike. Mike 57. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 57 to Mike. 50.
From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
23-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Keyshawn Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And that one is his second. Fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Rush in. Attack. Kill.
On second down. It's Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a give, right side. Carson, and he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Carson.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They run it with Carson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They run again with Carson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. That is caught inside the 5.
Wilson's pass.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
The 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. That catch, that puts him 1 away from 1,400, folks. He's now 1,399. Draw play, Edmonds. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
That's what I do. Switch. Time go. Easy. Watch twist. Watch the edge. Hey, alert 3.
From the gun, it's Drake. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Murray going to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Tackled by Darrell Taylor. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
18 on the
clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A throw complete to Dorsett, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Down Seahawks.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
On 2nd down and 4. Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones on 3rd down. It's Carson, and he gets it down to the 32.
Chris Carson on
A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not.